When are we going to make a move? When are we going to stop this notion that Pedro Greifel is the right guy for this team? When are we going to stop the bullshit that's saying that Tony La Russa is the problem with this team? We won a division with the same roster. More injuries to that roster than we have right now. 22 last year. Well, we didn't win a division last year, Bob. What happened then? Cleveland went on a historic run and won 25 games out of 30 or whatever it was in August and September. Everybody had career years for Cleveland. What happened with the White Sox? Lance Lynn missed 3.5 months. Luis Robert missed 3.5 months. Moncada missed 3.5 months. Vaughn was still developing. Hendricks missed 2 months. Eloy missed 3 months. You think I'm lying and exaggerating? Go look it up. It's on Baseball Reference. Tony had more problems than anybody with this team. Greifel has had it better and still can't figure it out. There is a reason why the Royals passed on this guy when he was in their own dugout for however many years he was there. They didn't want him. He was from a losing culture, and they didn't want him. Why were we so quick to go after him when Ozzie was there, when Bruce Bochy was there? All you had to do was pay the guy. Tony wasn't able to manage anymore. If he was, we wouldn't be in this spot. We would be no worse. I am going to say 500. We would be at 500 with Tony. You know why? Because that's what we were doing at the minimum the last 2 years we had with him. He didn't lose the locker room. You know what he did? He went to Jerry and he told Jerry, your front office sucks. Hahn is awful. Williams is awful. Let me override them. Let me do what I need to do. Let me bring in my program. Let me do what I did in St. Louis for 16 years when you guys got rid of me and I went and made myself a Hall of Famer. I'm going to bring that here at 82 years old at the 20% working hard. That still did more than what we are now. And I'd take that any damn day over what we're going through right now. We're about to lose most of our players, if not all, because they can't stand wearing our uniform right now because they're disgusted at who's in charge. They have no faith at this team getting better. You know what we're going to watch happen? We're going to see these players go to other teams. They're going to perform. They're going to be outstanding. They might win World Series. We've seen it happen before. It's probably going to happen again. Bulls had this same problem. Jerry, whatever the fuck you're doing. And I have respect for a lot of people and a lot of owners. You are the owner of my two teams that live in my heart and soul. The two teams that I bleed through every damn day. The Bulls, the White Sox, two of them. How can you be okay with this? How are you all right with all this failure? The only reason you made a change with the Bulls is because we were nationally embarrassed by the media when we hosted the All-Star game. It was the best possible thing we could have ever had. You had Tom Thibodeau, who was a legendary coach. You got rid of him because he was winning every year. You got rid of him. Oh, wait, we were winning. Why did we get rid of him? Oh, that's right. He was telling you that Garpax are trash too. Oh, what Tony was doing with the White Sox. Overriding the entire front office, which is exactly what he had every right to do. And what he should have kept doing. The Bulls had the same problem. They hired Fred Hoiberg. They hired Jim Boylan. They lost their players. Lauri Markkanen, we had a star in the making. He didn't want to be here anymore. Another team figured him out. Derrick Rose didn't even want to come back. We had Derrick Rose. We didn't even get him back. And he loved the Bulls. What more do we need to see? Why are we not able to make this right with a team that should be so much better, that was picked by national media people this year to win first place? How are we not even with the division right now? 8.5 games back. We've lost every game to Toronto this season, and we were leading how many of them? 2 hits in the game. How many more times can you bring in Aaron Bummer without DFAing him? How many more times can you bring in Reynaldo Lopez? Why am I asking these questions? Why is Greifel not the one to know these answers? Why is he clueless every game? And why does he have a damn job? Is it because of a 3-year contract? He's not owed any of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. And get rid of Getz. Get rid of the scouting department, get rid of the coaching staff. Menachino wasn't the issue either. We at least had a better offense, and we had base runners. Might not have scored all the time, but did better. This is ridiculous. ridiculous. And it needs to get fixed ASAP. We shouldn't be in this spot. We should be better than this. Players around the league can't believe we are where we are. But here we are. All-Star break. Do something, Jerry, before the team is relocated, for Christ's sake, in another 10 years or another 20 years, because we won't have any support anymore. Do something. And why do I have to sit here and have this kind of a reaction with this team? If I was Hahn or Williams or these clowns, because they are the next Garpax. They haven't done anything except 2005, and they lucked into it. They got guys that cared about each other and loved each other, and they won. Why is Ozzie not the manager when he came out and said he wanted to manage this team? He knew him better than anybody if Tony wasn't able to be here. Ozzie approved of Tony. Go back and listen to it when it first happened. Why? Just why? And it's getting worse. It's getting worse than what it was. He shouldn't be in the damn dugout right now. He shouldn't have a job. And if he was having a job, it should have been right back with another different organization that was ready to lose or ready to rebuild. Because this guy is not learning. He's no accountability. He's arrogant. He's not doing anything for this team. He failed them again today. Everybody says it's the players. It's the players. Lance Lynn did great today. And there's been other games where the players have performed and we've still lost. Tim Anderson has been struggling. Why is he hitting 2 every game? Put him 7 through 9. Get him some at-bats. Do these moves, and it'll help out. Get players to want to come here, not want to leave this team. Keep it up, Jerry. Keep it up, man, without making the right moves. You're going to let the players go, and that's who we need, not your bullshit front office. Have the friendships away from the field, not with the team that you are literally owning and need to do well for your own wallet and our own sake. This is hurtful. It's frustrating.